saving time and money right now. Call 888-605-2525 or visit grloans.com.
This kind of weather, all bets are off.
Stay tuned for your local on the 8s, brought to you by Olive Garden. Amazing food always tastes better with family, and we're all family here.
It's Olive Garden's 20th anniversary of Never Ending Possible. So we're celebrating by offering you over 20 delicious choices starting at $9.99. Like our new homemade chicken pomodoro sauce, creamy pesto Alfredo, and toppings like crispy chicken Frita. Plus, enjoy unlimited super salad and breadsticks. Hurry, it's all never ending, but only for a limited time. 20 years of Never Ending Possible. Over 20 choices starting at $9.99 at Olive Garden. We're all family here. Breadstick lovers, your new favorite lunch is here. New breadstick sandwiches.
Currently in our area, 61 degrees under cloudy skies. Tonight, cloudy skies, low 46. Winds west-northwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Wednesday, cloudy skies will become partly cloudy for the afternoon. High 61. Winds west-northwest at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Wednesday night, partly cloudy skies. Low 41. Winds west-northwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Here's our 7-day outlook.
Welcome back, everyone, to Weather Underground, debating the merit of naming winter storms. The Weather Channel releasing its brand new list of 2014-2015 winter storm names. Joining us here in the Weather Cave, Tom Nils, our winter weather expert, storm specialist Sarah Dillingham, and Carl Parker. And also joining us live, Angela Fritz from Capital Weather Gang of Washington Post, and Patrick Powell, chief meteorologist, WLUK in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Patrick, let me direct a question to you about naming winter storms, since locally your station has been doing it for quite some time. What is it going to take for, say, broadcasters and a government agency like the National Weather Service to come to an agreement to actually name winter storms? Will that happen, and what's it going to take?
Will it happen? I have no idea. I think it's a good idea. I think it should happen, but there's so many variables that we run into, and especially with us naming storms and with the Weather Channel naming storms nationally. People will ask us sometimes about a storm that hits New York and Philadelphia, and the Weather Channel has named it, and they are wondering why it didn't snow here. And I think on a local aspect, I think we need to attack it more in a local way. I'm not sure if there's a solution.
So, Patrick, if the Weather Service were to go ahead and adopt this and take this on, would you have any problem going with that and using their names?
Oh, I don't think so. No, I think it would be a good idea, because it would kind of bring everybody under the same umbrella.
Yeah,
I mean, the most important thing is to get the message out.
Yeah. Go ahead, Tom. I agree with that, too. You know, there's an interesting story. One of our people here, Brian Norcross, attended a broadcast meteorology meeting, and he had everybody raise their hand as to whether they were for the Weather Channel naming winter storms. Barely anybody in the room did that. Then he said if the National Weather Service named winter storms, how many people would be in favor of that? And just about the entire room raised their hands. So from that aspect, it wasn't as much the fact that people did not want winter storms to be named. It was the idea that the Weather Channel had taken the initiative to name that rather than the government.
So, Angela, I want to get your opinion on that. What's the reason for that? Is it because local TV stations or the Weather Channel is a for-profit entity and the government is not, and they're kind of the unifying weather voice? That's why it would mean so much more if it came from them?
I don't know. So I think there are two main reasons why so few people raised their hands in answer to Brian's question. The first is that I think that over the past few years, maybe the past 5 to 10 years, things at the Weather Channel have changed a lot You know, it used to be a very, you know, people loved the Weather Channel back in the day. You know, I grew up on it. All of my friends grew up on it. It was a great thing. There were some decisions made in programming, more reality-based programming, things like that, and you started to feel some animosity toward the Weather Channel for changing things. And now things are kind of turning back around, right? We've got a bunch of shows, Weather Geeks, Weather Underground, and the announcement that Sam Champion's going to be doing a primetime show, science-based primetime show, interviewing people. That's wonderful. But still, those feelings of negativity are already there. That's one reason. The second reason, I think, is that even though the Weather Channel is a national weather company, so to speak, when there is a winter storm in, say, Green Bay, they become the locals in Green Bay and they compete with the locals in Green Bay. Or, you know, last year in Boston, how many times was Jim Cantore in Boston competing with the guys up at WBZ for, you know, the same airtime? So I think that it's those two things that are